All right, guys, today we're going to be working with volume of triangular prisms. You guys rocked at surface area of triangular prisms yesterday in class. So today we're going to move on to volume of triangular prisms. Before we get too far into today, just a reminder that when we're talking about volume, we're talking about the number of unit cubes or the amount of space that is inside of a figure. Remember that volume is measured in cubic units, so we're going to have units cubed on all our answers today. Also remember that all we have to do to find the volume of any 3D figure is find the area of the base and multiply it by the height of the prism. So today, since we're talking about triangular prisms, we're going to find the area of the triangle and multiply it by the height. That is all you're going to be doing today. Find the area of the triangle, multiply it by the height of the prism. All right, so here on slide 4 is a great visual. This is what you're going to need to do today. It says the base of a triangular prism is a triangle, so we're going to use the formula below. We're going to take the area of the triangle, 1/2 times base times height, and we're going to multiply that by the height of the prism. So you need to be very, very careful today. The hardest part of this every year is that there are 2 different heights that we're going to be working with today. There is the height of the triangle and there is the height of the prism. Notice that in my formula, the little h is the height of the triangle. The big H is the height of the prism. So if I'm looking at this triangular prism right here, I'm going to start by finding the area of the triangle. So I'm going to do 1/2 times base times height, that's in red, and then I'm going to multiply that by the height of the prism. All right, so let's get into it and let's do an example together. Here on slide 5, I have an example for you. This is a triangular prism. I'm going to start by finding the area of the triangle. Remember, to find the area of the triangle, it's 1/2 times base times height. So if I look at my figure here, remember that the base and height of a triangle always form a 90-degree angle. So I see my 90-degree angle right here, and I have it highlighted in red. The base of the triangle is 4, and the height of the triangle is this little arrow right here, which is 1.5. So the first thing I did was I did 1/2 times 4 times 1.5, and that gave me 3 meters squared. So the area of the triangle is 3 meters squared. Now I'm going to take that 3 meters squared, and I need to multiply it by the height of the prism, not the height of the triangle, the height of the prism. When you're thinking about the height of the prism, think about if that triangle was on the bottom and the other triangle was on the top. How tall would that prism be if it was standing straight up and down? So if I look here, the height of the prism is 6 meters. That's how tall the prism would be if I stacked it and was standing straight up and down. So I'm going to take my 3 meters squared, which was the area of the triangle. I'm going to multiply that by 6 meters, and I get 18 meters cubed for the volume of this triangular prism. Also notice that the height of the prism is the distance between the 2 triangles. So if you're having trouble visualizing how tall it would be if it was standing straight up and down, just think, what is the distance between the 2 triangles? That is the height of the prism. All right. Now, before you move on, after you're done watching this, I want you to go back and I want you to watch the video on slide 5 because they do an even better job of explaining this than I do. All right, and I want you to watch both videos before you try any practice problems today. Okay, so all you're going to do today is find the volume of some of these figures. I'm going to do one more with you before I go. So if we look at the first one here, the area of the triangle is going to be 1/2 times base times height. So if I look at my figure, I see my right angle right here. The base and the height of that triangle are 14 and 7. So I'm going to do 1/2 times 14 times 7. And of course, I did not bring my calculator yet again. Oh my goodness, why do I keep doing that? So 14 times 7 is 98. And half of 98 is 49. Double check me because I might be wrong. I did that really quick. All right, so the area of the triangle is 49 feet squared. Now the height of the prism, this one's really easy because it's already standing straight up and down. The height of the prism here in purple is 10. So I'm going to put that in for H, 10 feet. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 49 feet squared times 10 feet. And 49 times 10 is 490 feet cubed. Don't forget, because this is volume, our answer needs to be in cubic units. All right. That's all you're going to do today. You're going to keep going, plug it in. I left the templates up for you. So all you have to do is fill in the missing information for each of these different slides. You're going to do those 2 on slide 6, 3 more on slide 7, and that's all you're doing today. All right. You're going to practice volume of triangular prisms. Don't forget you have Moby Max this week. I know Miss Davis hasn't put in any grades yet. That's all right. We'll get them in. Don't worry. Keep doing them. Don't stop doing Moby Max just because the grades haven't been put in yet. We'll get those updated ASAP. So make sure you do Moby Max. And if you have any missing work, next week is the 4th week of the grading period, which is the halfway point, which means your parents will be getting interim reports at the end of next week. So if you have any missing work, please make sure that you add it to your list today. Get it done. Send me a message so I know that you got it done, and I will update Progress Book as soon as possible. Other than that, that's all you're doing today. Make sure you go back and watch that video on slide 5. It's really good, and it'll help you do the rest of those problems, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. All right, I will see you all soon. Bye.